As an architect, people assume that I spent all my time obsessing over real buildings. Corbusier's concrete, Gary's curves, or Kahn's light. But my secret confession? I'm equally obsessed with fictional spaces, the houses and rooms that only exist on film. Spaces that breathe life into characters, that hold emotions in their walls and somehow feel more real than the real ones. So today, I'm revealing my architect's confession. The film houses I secretly and sometimes shamelessly obsess over. Okay, small wonder might sound random, but hear me out. The house had two entrances, one from the front and one from the kitchen. It wasn't just a set, it was a blueprint of sitcom choreography. And as an architect, I love how it balanced domesticity and dynamism. Movement was built into the floor plan, a spatial design for storytelling. The full house living room is like an architectural hug. Every frame is centered around that one space, warm, chaotic, and inclusive. As an architect, I think of it as the heart of the home. The design isn't remarkable, but the way people interact with it is. It's a proof that the best rooms are not designed to impress, but to belong. Mammo isn't just a house, it's a time capsule. The suburban Mumbai flat, with its lace curtains, record player, the fishbowl, those dusty bookshelves, it feels alive. The architecture is unremarkable, yet profoundly emotional. There's a rhythm in its clutter, character in its chaos. As an architect, I love how it breaks the myth that beauty lies in perfection. Because sometimes a lived in space with its uneven tiles and sunlight slipping through the curtains is the most honest architecture. In the movie Julie and Julia, most people fall in love with the food. But I'm obsessed with Julie's writing corner. The tiny spot by the kitchen table, surrounded by half finished notes, open cookbooks, and the hum of city outside. It's pure architectural intimacy. There's nothing designed, yet it holds everything a creative mind needs: light, warmth, and a view into ordinary life. As an architect, I love how that corner transforms chaos into focus. It reminds me that sometimes the most inspiring spaces aren't quiet studios or fancy offices. They are the imperfect corners where ideas find us when we are just living. The home where Kamal Hassan and Sri Devi live in Sadma is heartbreakingly simple. Bare floors, a bed, a few utensils, and yet it's not poverty that defines it, it's intimacy. The space teaches me how emptiness can still feel full. The architecture of absence, where light, silence, and emotion fill what the furniture cannot. The intern gave us every architect's dream office: open plan, flooded with light, lined with plants and brick. It's a workspace that says, I trust my team enough to let them breathe. Natural light and transparency here aren't just design choices, they're metaphors of empathy and modern leadership. Now jump to Manhattan, mad about you. Their apartment isn't just cozy, it's lived in. The wooden floors, the vintage shelves, and that slightly messy energy that every creative couple shares. For me, it's the perfect urban paradox: privacy and chaos coexisting in an open plan dream. The Vikings, dramatic, primal, larger than life. The dining area is almost cathedral like. Long wooden tables, animal carvings, firelight. It's not comfort, it's power. It reminds me how communal eating has always been the architecture of belonging and dominance intertwined. In the movie Satya, the couple's flat tells the story of young love, imperfect, impulsive, and real. Bare walls, tinted glass, a sense of incompleteness. For me, it's an ode to transition, that phase between being independent and being together. The architecture mirrors their relationship, unfinished yet deeply alive. The Bold and the Beautiful isn't just about fashion, it's about spaces that perform as much as the characters do. The offices and homes are sleek, layered with marble, glass, and soft lighting. Every texture screams control, perfection, and image. As an architect, I see it as a masterclass in narrative design. Every corner reflects hierarchy, aspiration, and emotional tension. So that's my confession. These are not buildings I can visit, measure, or restore, but they've built something in me. Because great architecture doesn't always exist in the real world. Sometimes it lives in cinema, in the corners of a frame, in the glow of a lampshade, or the quiet of a Sunday morning flat.